Let's do this as a weekly upload, they said. We'll get back into it more regularly, they said. Oh, that was a lie. Welcome back to Advance Wars Returns, episode 3 on the next mission, Black Hole Central Army. Max's power is needed. Apologies for me saying the last episode. It was going to be, oh yeah, we're going to do this more regularly, and then I got busy again. Suffice to say is, well, I'm going to try my best to try and get it as more regularly as it was. More regularly even as it should be, I should say, not as it was, because it was never to begin with. I'm rambling, as is you probably noticed by now. Hello, my name's Shiki. You alright? Apologies for my voice this episode. As of when I'm recording this, I'm actually sick, or at least I'm starting to come down with something, so my voice may be a little bit today, to be honest. Not sure what it is. I think it may be just a cold. I don't think it's anything super severe. Went out to visit a friend over the weekend who I haven't seen for a long time. Did some music stuff, a lot of singing, as I'm a vocalist in a band, and a couple of other things. And yeah, going out and about for a couple of days in a place I haven't been, with people I haven't seen for a while. I think I've caught a cold of some description. Toodles. What did you try to say there? Look, the enemy seems to be arriving. They're going right into my trap. I may not try and voice act as much this episode because my voice is kind of at the moment. Mission 3, The Flood. That doesn't sound good. I've no idea what to expect for any of this, by the way. That giant river, that didn't used to be here. This was an urban area. Oh god, that's quite dark when you think about it. Hey, Black Hole, this is your fault, right? I didn't do it, and I don't care. You want to take back Orange Star? So I stop you. You're gonna have to go through me. Right, there we will. Fair enough. Right, what have we got to work with? A lot of tanks, bombers, and air units and things. Standard max mission. Redeploy. They have a factory down here. Ah, do you see what I see? Those bombers and things there and the helicopters. And they've got, yeah. He's going to send all this stuff down. I don't trust that. So can we sneak our infantry? Well, if we go for the airport, we can sneak our infantry around this. Oh, they've got another factory up here. Ah. Right, I think I know what I'm going to do. I am going to go for that. But I'm going to capture these cities along the way just because they might be useful to me. Or something along those lines anyway. So, how are you? Sorry, like I say, that this hasn't... didn't become a regular thing back when I said it would. It's been a couple of weeks since I last did one of these. I did want to do it more regularly, but I got busy with work again, as is so often the case at the moment. Like I say, I am feeling a little bit sick at the moment. I've actually got a blanket wrapped around myself right now because I'm feeling I am feeling quite cold. Even though it is the middle of summer right here in Britain right now, although it is raining outside, so you couldn't tell even if it was. But yeah, I've got this on me right now, so if anything, I actually might do the vocals a favour. Take it from me as someone who works in voiceovers and audio media in a professional capacity. It is such a simple fix that you can do, but if you're going to do any voiceover recording, just go into a cupboard and put a blanket over your head. It makes such a difference for dampening the sound. Let's see what he does with his units anyways. He's just going to charge his air units straight at me. I kind of want him to do that, because then I can take them out with my anti-air units and things, provided I can keep them alive. And yeah, he's sending all those helicopters and things down south, as you can see. So, I wouldn't want to rush straight for that. That seems like the silly thing to do. I think I want to take this from him so he can't deploy any more units. Take all of these cities, and then take the airport. Produce some bombers, and well, max bombers are extremely strong. And then we go from there. But yeah, no, like I say, I got extremely busy again. No one said they wanted to turn animations back on, so I am going to still leave them off for now. If you want me to turn the animations back on, tell me in the comment section. Capture those, but otherwise I'm going to leave animations off for now, just because they speed things up. And as is tradition, actually, let's take a look at what Max can do. Non-infantry have 20% more firepower, indirects lose 10% at one range. That seems the same. Max Blast, +2 move, or rises to... Okay, well they've buffed Max Force considerably, but he doesn't get the movement range, or he just gets the movement range. Okay, and Flak, we've already seen what he can do. Interesting. All that's in danger. I'm going to pull that back, actually. As is my Helichopter. I don't want that. So if I shield those, my tanks are out of range still at the moment. Okay, fine. I am really glad that missiles are a little bit better in this, because otherwise that would have just been able to move to, like, there. They've got 1 extra movement in this. They're still on tires, which isn't ideal, but... I mean, it's better than it's better than how they used to be. I really wish missiles moved on treads. They would be so much better. But I suppose they have to balance their insane range somehow. But it seems like a stupid way to do it, because they're so terrible. At least they're a little bit better in this, but good God. Oh dear. That's fine. If I can keep my helicopter alive, I can stop his infantry from going south for the airports. Yeah. Well, insane range, I'm playing as Max, so not that much of an insane range, but I can take out his bomber if I bring that in. Hang on. Now, they haven't buffed the range of them, I don't think. No, they haven't buffed the range of them. No, they haven't. So... that's actually fine to do. Okay, now my air units are uncontested. Lovely. I may still probably lose one of my tanks, or my anti-airs, but... Oh, I just moved them in range of the missiles. Bollocks. Never mind, I'm going to lose a helicopter too. Well, I can hit that a little bit. I wasn't paying attention. Like I said, I'm very tired. I have sick brain right now, so I may do some stupid decisions. Hopefully not too many stupid decisions. That would be a disaster, but... we'll do our best with what we can. Wait, no, that's not how the song goes. We do our best because we can. He's got his power ready. Oh, well, I'm going to have a quick drink whilst he does this. Whilst I'm sick, I am still keeping my fluids and stuff up. I've got an entire litre of apple juice here. I mean, it's good for you. And it's got the sugars and things in which you need when your body is ill. Well, at least that's what I'm told. Right, let's see what he isn't really... No, he isn't really doing very much. I mean, that's fine, that's good. I don't want him to do very much. Ah, yes. The missile silo. Right, well, I tell you what, old chap. I'm going to... He can't counterattack now, so I'm going to do this. Clear out some of his stuff. And also, I just want an excuse to hear the superpower theme, because it's so good. It's so good. It's one of my favourite themes in the entire game, I'm going to be honest. It's amazeballs. Take that out. Do 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 do. Don't know if that was in time or not. I haven't synced the audio up yet. Okay, he's got a Neo tank. That does worry me. He is probably going to take this factory at least. But if I take control of the airport, I can surround it with air units and things and eventually choke him out, is the plan. Oh, well, you know what to say about best laid plans, don't you? They seldom come to fruition. No, that can't quite reach. Never can that. Well, if I go for... Hang on, what's he built in the... He's only building infantry and APCs, that's fine. Take that out there. Go for the infantry. And actually go for that helicopter because it's more of a threat to mine. There we go. Now that's starting to look a little better, isn't it, chaps? And drop the infantry off there. Oops, Daisy, misclicked that. Bring that one up north. Yeah, okay, drop that one there. I'm going to leave that... there we go. I'm going to leave that alone because taking it out with my tank would be a really weak trade, so I'm actually going to finish it off with probably the recon or something unless he moves it. Let's see what he does now. I'm going to bring his helicopter up north. That's what I would do. Or maybe I wouldn't actually, I'd probably retreat it. Oh, he's going for the... the AI likes to go for infantry, doesn't it? Didn't realise that was in range. He is going for the factory now, at least, but we are surrounding the one he does own up north. He didn't move his rockets, okay. That was a weird decision. Did he... No, he built an artillery. Well, that's not going to help you much. Take his helicopter out. And for now, my... yeah, my fighter is pretty useless, actually. Or, I'll tell you what, actually, we could do. We could just go for a transport copter and take the HQ. That might be a better thing to do, to be quite honest. Well, I'm just going to sit back there to taunt him. Yep, take that out. And, yeah, we'll take out his other infantry with my helicopter, at least. Go for the artillery with my bomber. Don't know why I said it like that. Like I said, I'm losing my marbles. I'm very, very, very tired. As is tradition. Like I said, I was out at the weekend doing music things. Say I am in a band of sorts. If you're curious, I am a bass player and I am a singer. How good a singer is up to interpretation, but I can sing of sorts. But I'm a better bass player than I'm a singer. So, I just shrugged, can't really see that. But as is tradition, when it comes to screaming into microphones for several hours at a time, your voice does get a little bit sore, which doesn't help when you're coming down with a cold. I had a massive headache all day yesterday. Like, I just woke up with a headache first thing in the morning, and it just did not go away all day. No matter how many fluids I drank, no matter how many painkillers I took, obviously spacing them out because you don't want to take too many painkillers together. And it made absolutely no difference whatsoever. I just was stuck with a horrible banging headache all day. It was quite unpleasant, to be quite honest. I don't really know why. I mean, I get migraines and things sometimes, but nothing really like that, which is, it was uncomfortable, to say the least. Okay. That is the northern factory dealt with. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm actually going to start bringing my tanks back down south now to contend with the force he's got coming in, which is a little scary. So he's got a lot of tanks. Let's see what he does. I am wary of his infantry capturing the HQ. He didn't go for the factory. That's interesting. Oh, is he going to go for it after he's taken the city? That's fair enough. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about his infantry capturing my HQ, but if I can take them out with my helicopters eventually, then should be okay. I mean, he's moving his stuff towards my HQ, which is a little odd, but tanks can't capture a HQ. The last time I tried, it's actually quite funny. A lot of people were saying in the replies to the can Kanbei beat 2-week test versus Lash, and the obvious answer is yes, of course he can, but that wasn't why I did it. I did it because I wanted to examine a mission which is built for someone with a severe financial advantage with their cheaper units versus somebody with a severe financial disadvantage with their extremely expensive units, which a lot of people missed a point of in the comments. Plus also it was an experiment in the format more than anything else. However, one thing that is obviously like, yeah, you can beat it really easily, is because what the AI tends to like to do is it will just park a tank or an artillery or an APC or something on your HQ once it gets to like day 10 or 11 if you do absolutely nothing, which is how you can beat the mission. And the AI will never move it. It'll actually not move its tank or whatever off of your HQ, blocking itself and be unable to capture you. Normally, when I played it as Kanbei, I did test it. I tested it 3 times where I did absolutely nothing just to see what would happen. The AI always captured my HQ on day 13. Every single time. So even though people were saying, oh, you can just do this in the comment section, I actually couldn't. So I had to try and play it properly, which was fair enough. Someone did leave a interesting comment saying you should try this, playing, I think they said the final mission of Advance Wars 2 as Sammy, Jess, and Sonia, I think they said. I can't remember right now. I don't have the comment section right in front of me to take a look, but I could try that if people would like. I would like to do more Advance Wars challenges. They're fun, especially as someone who is terrible at the game. So it would be nice to try more things, I suppose. Will I be able to take it out with the... No, of course not. That was a stupid idea. Stupid. I can take out his regular tank, though. Aha. And I can block my anti-air being destroyed by his big boy by moving my firing range. Okay. This is going quite well. I still don't entirely know if I'm going to go for transport copter or not. I mean, I've got an infantry right there. I might as well. He's still avoiding the factory, which is interesting. Is he just going to completely avoid it, or is he going to go back for it now? I am a little confused. Well, that's that at least taken care of. And I can drop that there now and use the missile, although I don't really need to tell the truth. And I could still use them, I suppose. Don't really need to, though. I have taken out most of his forces now. In fact, I don't really know if he's... No, I don't think he's got really much left to hit me with. Sorry, I was just checking the range on the rocket there. I thought he might have a couple more things left, just if he captured a factory. He's got two infantry and 2 indirects. Yeah, that isn't really going to help him very much. Okay, now he's going for it. All right. I mean, I figured he would eventually. And we take the airport and move that out of the way, and I can start building stuff up here. I can afford a Neo tank, although I'm just going to get a regular tank for now. Lord Flag, they do not seem to be behaving according to plan. Quite the opposite. They're capturing properties and building up their army. This is all her fault. Her plan doesn't work. Urgh. Ah! So we did avoid their trap. It didn't work on us this time, Kaiba. That's the extent of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Knowledge. I've never played it. Or really watched much of the show. Yeah, okay, I'm not worried now. I can chase down his infantry because, well, they may be able to run, but they can't run very fast. A man on foot cannot outrun a tank, which is a terrifying visual now that I've said it out loud, and it sounds absolutely horrifying. But there we are. That is currently the world that we're playing in. For better or for worse. Well, I suppose I can, oops-a-daisy, I can build things to level up my technique score from a couple of units I have lost. And have another drink. Because I don't think I've lost too many units. I think I've lost 2 or 3. I stopped counting, to be honest. Hang on. Here we are. Quick drink. Yeah, I don't know how many units I've lost, actually. I'm not checking. Yeah, now he's going for it. I don't think so. Missile you, so it takes you an extra turn. Got a helicopter, just because. I'm going to send that bomber after that guy for... Because, as I said before in the last episode, I find excessive force take out like a really weakened unit very, very funny. I'll keep misclicking. Also, you would not believe how much of a bloody bitch this episode is to... Well, these episodes in general are to edit, because the emulator keeps stuttering, but when I fix the visuals in post, it runs seamlessly, so my audio becomes massively out of sync, but I need to manually fix it even to line up with what's happening in real time. So what really should take me 20 minutes to edit ends up taking about 2 hours, maybe even more, which is a little irritating. But I said before, and I'll say it again, I suffer from my art form, but a little bit of a peek behind the scenes if you're curious what kind of work I suppose goes into this. Even though, you know, I am still running this off an emulator on my laptop, it's not like it's extremely difficult to do. but the other side of it when it comes to editing and putting it together is difficult, never mind doing the voiceover and everything else, which can be challenging at times, especially if you're having an off day like I am right now, so where I feel like a potato right now, I really do. And not a healthy potato either, a potato that's gone off and is growing hairs out of it. A really gross potato, that's how I feel today. But that is mission accomplished. Her plan was stupid. I have to ask Hulk for help now. Well, there we are. Victory. Mission complete. What terrible score do we get this time? Just off of an S rank. Ah, damn. So my technique and power were fine. That was slightly slow on the speed. If I'd beat that a turn faster, then I would have got a better mission score. Oh well, never mind. There we are. And what's next? Oh, we get a choice. Oh, of course. I'll save that. What do we have? The mountains are poorly defended. Let's take them back. Okay, it looks like a fairly big map for Andy. Max and I are in a pinch. Can I turn the battle in our favour? That's a Sammy mission against Adder. Okay, we haven't seen him yet. Oops, no, wrong button. And what's this one? Black Hole is pumping our oil. Win a naval battle without battleships. Well, I'm playing as Max. You don't need battleships anyway. They're kind of... I mean, they're alright, but... Okay, we've got a choice. Andy, Max, or Sammy. Leave your votes in the comment section down below. And as always, it has been a pleasure. Apologies for my voice today if I sound a little bit off. There's not a lot I can do about it. But hopefully we'll be okay by next time. Like the video if you did, subscribe for more, and as always it's been a pleasure. Look after yourself and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra for now. Bye!